Hi everybody, this is Meg from AIM Fitness Online. I am here with little Fit Finley on my lap and I just wanted to say hello. I hope you guys are doing really well. So for those of you who are not familiar with who I am, I have been running a fitness business called AIM Fitness for the past 8 years full time. We offer at-home fitness for adults 50 plus and seniors. So we started out as a one-on-one personal training company. Now we have online programs to help you stay active and moving at home. And I'm completely obsessed and passionate about helping people exercise and feel empowered and feel your best. So that is my passion, and I'm really excited to be able to discuss a really important topic today that actually came up for me and inspired this live. So if you are watching live, be sure to leave a 1. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I love hearing from you guys. And if you're watching the replay later on, be sure to leave a 2. Also, let me know where you're watching from. So I'm going to be talking to you guys today about the 5 steps of moving through fear. And I'm going to tell you why this came up for me. So every month I focus on new goals for myself. I always focus on personal goals, fitness goals, and business goals. And as I was looking back at some of these goals that I had started up last month, I realized there's a lot of things that have been started but have not completely come to be yet. And there's things that I feel a little bit fearful about, and I just haven't been taking the action. So anyways, I was journaling this morning, and as I was journaling, I came up with this 5-step process to move you from inaction, not doing anything, to taking that action. And it does take those steps. So I'm going to share those steps for you guys, and you can use these in terms of like any topic. So if you are wanting to lose weight, you're wanting to clean your home, you're wanting to reprioritize your life, you can use these steps really in any way, but I'm going to be focusing on them in particular around your exercise goals and your fitness goals and what holds you back. All right, so if you do have your notes, I do encourage you to take a few notes. This will be helpful. Step number 1 is you want to get clear on what are the goals, dreams, and desires that I want. So maybe these are past goals. Maybe for a really long time you've been thinking, you know what, Meg, I really want to build more strength. I really want to have more flexibility. I really want to have more energy so that I can do those things that I've just been putting off. Or maybe I want to do more traveling in the future, but I know that I don't have the strength, I don't have that ability right now. So it's important to think about what are those goals, what are those things that you want. And it's good to think about, has this been a goal or has this been a plan for a long time? Has this been like over a year and a half that I know I've been needing to get moving and I just haven't, and I feel like I'm stuck. I feel like I haven't taken action. Now, I talk to a lot of people every week, a lot of new people, and there's always new people following me on YouTube and also joining our Facebook group here. And what I find is that people often, when they join, they say, I want to get moving more. I've been sitting, during COVID, I've really just not been doing anything for my health. It's time to prioritize me. So it's good to think about what are those goals? What are those things that you desire? And sometimes what happens is if it's been a while, and this goes into number 2, step number 2 is to ask yourself, do I still want this to happen? Because sometimes our goals are temporary. Sometimes it's, you know what, I just need some strength to get through this weekend, and you have something happening on the weekend. I need the strength and energy for that. So that's a short-term goal. But some of these longer-term goals, you need to reassess and question, do I still want to prioritize my health? Because sometimes you kind of know you should, but you don't actually want to. So it's important to check in. Is this still important? Do I still want this to happen? So for example, do I still want the strength so that I can complete my home tasks? Do I still want to have that stamina so going for walks is easier? Do I still want to have energy so that I can go on the hikes and go on the trips that I want in the future? So if the answer is yes, then you can move to step number 3. So step number 3 is checking in, getting really honest with yourself and finding out, why has this not happened yet? Why has this not happened yet? And what I have realized as I talk to so many people is quite often, and this is true, I think often people like to avoid things, right? So my health may not be as I wish, but if I don't admit it, then I don't have to do anything about it. I hear this all the time. And sometimes it's only when your doctor tells you that you need to make a lifestyle change, that's the only time that you will reach out and actually make a change. Sometimes it's family members. Your family may say, hey, you know what, Mom, you know what, Dad, I notice you've lost a lot of strength. It's time for you to get up off the couch. It's time for you to do something. Sometimes that's the only time that people make those changes in their life. So you want to ask yourself, number 3 is, why has it not happened yet? Why have I not gained the strength that I want? Why have I not lost the weight that I've been wanting to lose? So you can ask yourself a few questions. What am I avoiding? So am I avoiding the unknown? I know a lot of people are worried about starting a fitness program because they don't want to injure themselves. I know there's other people who have the fear that, well, I don't want to exercise every day for an hour. I don't have the time for that. Or that doesn't sound like fun. It doesn't have to be an hour, so that's the good news. But there's all of these reasons that we don't take action. All these reasons that we don't reach out for help. Now, the other question you can ask yourself is, have you been putting in the work? So if you want to see your balance improve, are you committed to doing your balance exercises? Is that happening right now or not? And have you mentally given up? This is another really important question to ask yourself, because sometimes I hear this in a lot of people. They just say, well, you know what? I'm in my 70s, I'm in my 80s, it's too late for me. The health that I have is what I'm going to continue living with. There's no point in exercising anymore. So I hear a lot of these concerns, a lot of these doubts, a lot of these fears, and that's what it is. These are fears that are coming up. And you are not alone if you do have these questions or if these things are coming up for you. You're not alone, but I know as well that it's possible to move through them. And on the other side, when you push through, when you take action, you will feel so much better. You're going to feel so proud of yourself. You're going to feel really empowered, and it's going to be an incredible feeling. All right, so that was number 3, is asking yourself, why has this not happened? Why have I not reached this goal? Step number 4, here we go. We're going to start to take some action here. Step number 4, what's the next best step that I can take today to move closer to this goal? So again, you can write this down if you're taking notes. What's the next best step that I can take today to move closer to my goal? And this is going to be so powerful. So this is where we want to take action. We want to start to think about what is the goal that I have? All right, so I want to improve my balance. Have I checked out one of Meg's YouTube videos all about balance yet? You know, maybe that's an action step you can take. I do suggest creating a to-do list. It's easy to think and to feel overwhelmed if our goal is really, really big, but if you can break it down into steps, it's going to be easier for you to do. So create a to-do list. Okay, Meg, I want to get active. I know I've got fitness equipment in the house. All right, go find that equipment. Go find your dumbbells, go find your resistance band, pull it out of hiding and put it in plain sight. So that maybe that's something for you to do. Maybe you really know that you need some help and you've tried to exercise on your own, it's just not working, and you need some kind of support. So what I do encourage you to do is to book a free 15-minute call with me. I offer a health consultation. I'd love to hear about your health. I'd love to hear about your concerns, about what's holding you back, and then I can tell you about the programs that we offer. And there's different options. We can help you get moving on a regular basis. So that's going to be maybe the action step for you to take, is to get help. Reach out. Now, another action step is maybe you know that there is a fitness class in your area or online that you've been thinking about. You know someone who is also in the class, they're enjoying it, but you've just been putting it off. So maybe that action step is to get signed up for that class. Maybe it's to reach out to a friend to say, hey, would you meet with me for a walk 2 or 3 times a week? And that could be really supportive. So we want to make our action plan. Write out what is the next best step that I can take. That's step number 4. All right, and then step number 5 is to take the action, is to do it. This is sometimes, you could look at it as the hardest thing to do, but I like to look at it as the next step. It's almost the easiest thing to do, because as soon as you take this step, you're going to feel so good. You're going to feel so proud of yourself, and you're going to feel like you're moving forward. You're not stuck. So maybe for some of you, this is opening up your calendar and booking your next workout in. Maybe for some of you, that means after watching this video right now, you're going to get those weights and do a workout. Maybe for some of you, it's going to be clicking on the link to book that 15-minute health consultation with me. Maybe it's going to be to just get up and start moving, go for a walk and do that right away. So what I do find is if we think about things, if we think, oh, I'm not doing enough, I should have done more, anytime we blame ourselves when we're thinking about our fitness, it does not help. It really does not help. Instead, what it does is it makes you think about, anytime you think about your health and fitness, you're going to start to think bad thoughts. You're going to feel guilty right away. You're going to feel like, oh, I just don't want to go there. I want to avoid my fitness because I've just put on so much weight, and it's going to hold you back from taking these steps. So once again, I do encourage you to take these 5 steps to move through fear. I'll tell you again what they are. Number 1 is to write down what are your goals, dreams, and desires that you want. Step number 2 is to ask yourself, do I still want these things to happen, and why? Step number 3 is questioning, why hasn't it happened yet? What's been holding me back? Step number 4 is, what is the next best step that I can take today to move closer to this goal? And then step number 5 is to take that step right away. And that is it. So again, if you guys have questions, if you have comments, I'd love to hear where you feel stuck in this cycle, because sometimes you may be stuck one place more than the other. So let me know below which step is the hardest for you. And then I'm also going to be leaving a link to my health consultation page. So if you want to book a health chat, this really resonates, you have been feeling stuck yourself, you've been feeling like you need to take some action, then this is a message right to you to encourage you to book a call. I would love to chat with you. I help people in Canada, in the US, and worldwide, so no matter where you are, I'd love to chat with you. And then finally, I do want to let you know I have a new program that I'm going to be creating and launching in the November 1st. It'll be for the full month of November. It's a brand new program, and I'm so excited to tell you about it. So it is called AIM Accountability. And how it works is you can sign up. It's just for the month. And my desire is to really help those of you who are struggling to stay consistent. Maybe you're struggling to stay motivated and you just feel like you need a little bit of guidance, you need a little bit of encouragement along the way. So what you get in this program is you get weekly calls with myself. So there's going to be 4 calls that are included. The calls will be 20 to 30 minutes in length with the rest of the group, all people who are just like you who want to move forward with their health and fitness goals. And as well, those of you who have not worked with myself before, you guys will be getting a free month of my AIM Fitness Online membership. So you'll have access to exercise videos that you can do during those weeks, and the weekly call with myself and the group will be really encouraging, and we'll be able to encourage you to keep going, keep exercising during the week. And then as well, it will include some worksheets. So that just like we talked about today, you can get really clear on what are my goals for this month, what can I commit to doing daily or weekly, and then you'll have a calendar that you can print out. You can keep yourself accountable in that way. So I would love to tell you more. I'd love to let you know how you can join as well. So if you are interested in this new program called AIM Accountability, I will be leaving a sign-up form just below that you can sign up, and I will be emailing you some more information about the cost, about the details of how you can join, and what to expect. All right, so be sure to reach out. Be sure to leave me a comment. Let me know if this was a helpful video for you. And my goal is really to help you feel encouraged, help you to feel like even if you are living in fear right now, even if something is holding you back, that you will have the steps and the tools to be able to push through so that you can feel your best as you focus on your health. All right, you guys, thanks for joining. I wish you a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and we will talk again soon. All right, take care. Bye-bye.